And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against the Suns. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. As we get the new season underway, GA, what was the main focus for you in the first game of the season?
Well, sometimes you lose a little bit of edge in the offseason. So preseason's fine for getting your game into shape, but now you've got to bring the right mindset to the game.
Silky smooth stroke that time from Billups in the mid-range.
Marbury passes to Hardaway. The wide open look here for Marion. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Billups. Robinson sets a screen for Billups. Robinson misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Marbury. Over Billups. Rebound by Wallace.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Kick out to Hamilton. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
Very comfortable from out there. Hamilton oozing with confidence on that triple.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Down low, here's Stoudemire. Goes straight to the defense. For the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Now that's how you rock the pick and roll.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Robinson a screen on Hardaway. From 10 feet out, rebound by the Suns. Marion passes to Marbury. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Marion. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Williams knows how to punch it home. That's why you get it to him in the paint.
Billups with the ball. Richard Hamilton on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And it's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season. A different look here for Detroit. Okur's checked in, and it's Prince for Williamson. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Stoudemire with the screen on Billups. And it's Marbury missing. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside Prince over Marion. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Here's Marbury. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Marion. Stoudemire with a screen on Billups. And Marion gets it to go.
And Marion can get hot from deep. You got to defend him out on the perimeter.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Billups dishes to Prince. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Prince has got his second bucket tonight.
I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
Here's Marbury. He has yet to score. Six on the shot clock. Fires it up. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Right side Billups. Inside. It's deflected. Over to the wing. For the three. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence. To drill the three.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury, not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Now here's Billups. Here's Hamilton. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 4 assists now tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Marbury. 5 points in the game. Williams, a screen on Billups. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Marbury. On the wing, Marion. There's the triple. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
Detroit trails by 5. Outside, Billups. Hamilton kicks to Okur. Outside, Billups. And they get it back. Here's Prince. He's off from 17 feet.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Prince. Left side, Billups. To end the run. No good from Okur.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Hardaway. Okur with the block. And here is Billups. And the dunk by Wallace.
Athleticism on display to throw that one down. Love seeing. Wallace get aggressive like that.
And the Suns call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Johnson is checked in for the Suns. Robinson's checked in for Detroit. Outside Hardaway. Johnson outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Outside Billups. Prince. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Now it's just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now Hardaway. Scoreless thus far. And it's Johnson penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Cliff Hamilton picks that one up.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Good on the second free throw. Detroit trails by 4. Pass to Prince. Here's Hamilton. Driving inside. Right. Concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Hamilton's got 7 points in the game. Johnson surveying the floor. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pistons shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Robinson sets a screen for Billups. Tries from 7. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Billups. Billups has got his 7th assist here tonight. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Marion. It's up a 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right side Billups. Robinson a screen on Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got his 2nd basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the inside. How good is that?
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Throwing it down with some nasty attached to it.
A minute 50 left in the first. Now here's Billups. Hamilton right side. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns. Casey.
Stephon Marbury.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. From downtown, Outlaw, and it's sent back by Wallace. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Detroit?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. For the Pistons, Okur's checked in, and Barry subbed in for Richard Hamilton. Knocked away, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. High post try, and he connects with the jumper.
In the mid-range, Johnson is reliable and consistent. He knows these angles so well.
Outside, Billups. Robinson sets a screen for Billups. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Billups has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Marbury. 5 points in the game. Johnson outside. Shot on the wing. Robinson pulls it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-5 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Billups goes in, and the shot goes down. Billups has got 8.
You leave an opening for Billups, and he's going to take advantage of it and exploit it. Very smart play that time by Chauncey.
Here's Outlaw. Johnson at the elbow. Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Billups. Marbury, good.
Oh, how about the handles there? Creating some space for that shot.
And it's Detroit's ball. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Sun shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Jacobson can't get it to go. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 1. Here's Okur, and stolen by Outlaw. To Marbury. Here's Gugliotta. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
See, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Billups. Now here is Robinson. Got that bucket.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers. Spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Billups passes to Hamilton. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders. With their work down low.
And the Suns call time. Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. And it's sent back by Wallace. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson outside. And it's sent back by Wallace. And they get it back. Marbury. Phoenix no good that time either. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Here's the 3. Gugliotta grabs the board. The Suns shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Now, here's Johnson. He's guarded by Billups. Johnson's shot is off. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got 6.
Wallace, just a fighter. He puts his hard hat on and goes after it on the boards.
Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Billups. Five to shoot. Marbury. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. Greg, how about those baggy shorts you wore at UNLV? Did you think that would spark a fashion trend?
Yeah, I mean, we may have started it, but I don't want to take any credit away from C-Webb and the Fab Five.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Pass to Hamilton. And here is Billups. Wallace with his screen for Billups. True on the 14-footer. 10 points for him.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Hamilton. Hamilton against Hardaway. Pass to Williams. From the high post. And all around to run that time before dropping in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Love whenever Williams takes that mid-range. Shooting with great confidence from him.
Billups kicks to Hamilton. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
He did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
Here's Marbury. He's got 9. Shot from 6. Williams' shot is off.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Rich Hamilton getting up. Not just a shooter, folks.
Phoenix trails by 4. Here's Marbury. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Lets it go from the wing. Johnson's shot is off. Pistons leading by 4. It's stolen by Johnson. Hamilton with some nice D. The Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Billups dishes to Robinson. That one misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up. To be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Marbury, good. Marbury's got 7 now in this quarter.
Stephon Marbury can flat out fill it up. And right now, he's on track for a monster night.
Billups passes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Billups. From outside the arc, the rebound by Alton. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Johnson kicks to Hardaway. Here's Marbury, covered by Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Marbury very good at putting pressure on defenses and forcing them to foul.
Stoudemire, he's checked in for the Suns. Marion comes in for Joe Johnson. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Well, Phoenix shooting a respectable 47% for the field in this one. Here's Marbury. He's got 13. Stoudemire with a screen on Hamilton. Offensive rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Billups with the ball. Hamilton left side. Over Marion. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hamilton's got 16 points.
Boy, he can let it loose. The quick release shown by Hamilton that time.
Williams, that's good.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Right side Billups. Inside. Here's Manning. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Marbury. Launches it. And drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
And far from just a score, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Williamson, the pass to Billups. Wallace with a screen for Billups. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And they call the foul. So chance at the line for one more coming up.
Williams. And you can see the hard hat is on with Wallace, hitting the glass there. Phenomenal at boxing out and just creating space for himself to snatch those rebounds.
Well, Phoenix shooting 47% in the second quarter. Marion passes to Williams, and there it is for him. He's got 10.
Like the energy from Williams in the paint, going in for a strong finish that time.
Here's Billups. Williams with the block, and they recover. Here's Williamson. Here's Wallace, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Here's Marbury. He's got 16. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Stoudemire's got 5.
And this is where Stoudemire's feast. And it's why his teammates look to get him the rock down low.
Hamilton left side. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway passes to Marbury. Here's Marion. Drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, we can see Marion likes the corner shot because he takes it with no hesitation.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Marbury. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hamilton. Back to Billups. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Over Marbury. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 12 points for him.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Here's Marbury. 16 points for him. Williams, a screen on Billups. Down low, just 3 on the clock, and Williams lays it in. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Marbury. To the inside. And finished off by Williams.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Phillips dishes to Robinson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Suns leading by 8. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Hamilton. And he gets it to go from the high post. Hamilton's got 18 points in the game.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Marbury, and it's sent back by Prince.
Timed it just right and sent it back.
Clock is at 3. Here's Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Williams. And a long contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Good job by Williams. Making trouble for the defense, getting physical inside and getting the whistle.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Detroit trails by 8. Down low. Here's Prince. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Marion.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Marion. From the arc. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit trails by 11. From deep, Phillips. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stoudemire's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Marbury. And it's sent back by Prince.
Showing his defense can speak for itself. Tremendous block. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the wing right side. And it's Marbury missing. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Phoenix leading by 11. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Chalk up 2 there. And Prince has got the ball here for Detroit. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes are gone. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Timeout.
And the Suns call time.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Stoudemire kicks to Mary. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Marbury. 16 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Stoudemire the pass to Marbury. Nobody near Williams. And yep, he drops after rolling around the rim.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Phillips dishes to Hamilton. Here's Okur. Got it. Good job in the low post. Okur's got his first points of the night.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chances.
Marbury passes to Marion. Williams a screen on Prince. Pass to Marbury. Makes it off the glass. Marbury's got 18 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that one's good by Phillips.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Suns leading by 10. Here's Marbury. 18 points for him. Stoudemire with a screen on Prince. That shot wide open. 17 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Hamilton. Again, the Pistons score.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
Stoudemire the screen. Here's Marbury driving to the basket. Here's Williams. Detroit with the rebound. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hamilton. Okur kicks to Hamilton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what. More brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Hardaway against Hamilton. Marion outside. Going inside. Oh, trying for it. And they'll get another chance. And it's Marbury missing. And Detroit with another turnover here.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Wallace is checked in for the Pistons. Suns leading by 11. Phoenix calls timeout.
Atkins.
Pass to Marbury. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Here's Barry. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Barry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And here is Hardaway. Still scoreless. Connects from three-point range. Marbury's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Here's Atkins. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive. Tries again. Pass to Barry. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Looking to end his cold spell. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Hey, who's watching him?
Atkins passes to Barry. Right wing. Prince outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Prince.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Atkins. Over Marbury. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Atkins.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Williams sets a screen for Hardaway. Marion passes to Williams. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Marion's gotten 6 assists here tonight. Here's Barry. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Barry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
Marbury passes to Hardaway. Marion outside. Johnson in the corner. Over Prince. There's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
There's that rebounding that Scott Williams is known for. I love seeing him go after the offensive glass like that.
It's Prince on the wing. Wallace with a screen for Prince. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Joe Johnson picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Wallace. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient. Forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Detroit making a switch.
Carlos Williamson. Richard Hamilton. Johnson
Detroit
Wilson.
trails by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it go from 11. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. And so here's Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Johnson dishes to Marion. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
36 seconds left in the third. Phillips against Johnson. 5 on the clock. That's good. And it's Marion with the assist. Marion's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now Phillips. He's got 14. Nice shot by Hamilton.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Marion. 18 points for him. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Marion's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. And so it's Phoenix sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting up. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pistons shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Hamilton outside. Pistons passing it around. Phillips passes to Williamson. Gugliotta grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 14. Pass to Marbury to the right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Hamilton. Here's Jacobson. They grab their own miss. Here's Marbury. Puts up a deep three. Detroit with the rebound. Wallace has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Phillips dishes to Williamson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
Suns have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Phillips. And it's sent back by Wallace. Williamson kicks to Phillips. It's Rip Hamilton on the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Good on the shot. Wallace has got it back down to single digits for Detroit.
Little plays like that are big plays. They can make all the difference sometimes. Not boxing out on the free throws, an absolute killer.
Outlaw's shot is off.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Outside, Phillips. Kicks it out to Prince. And the three off target. Phoenix leading by 8. Pass to Outlaw. Now here's Johnson. Over Phillips. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And that's 13 points for Joe Johnson.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And it's Williamson missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Outlaw. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The kick out to Phillips. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside.
Three-point shooting is just one aspect of what makes Billups such an effective point guard.
Well, Phoenix shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Got a piece of it. Here's Johnson. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Suns lead by 9. Phillips passes to Prince. Back to Billups. Wallace with a screen for Billups. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Out left to the wing. Gugliotta passes to Marbury. They set the pick. Rocket 6. To the left side wing. Outlaw dishes to Johnson. Buries the long-range jumper.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Pass to Hamilton. Williamson with a screen for Hamilton. And finished off by Williamson.
Putting his hard hat on and getting his hands dirty. Going to work.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. To the middle. Here's Marbury. That shot missing. Solid defense right there from Billups. Detroit trails by 8. Driving in. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Johnson. Over Hamilton. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 8.
Get up, young fella. That's the kind of play that'll energize your team.
Billups kicks to Prince. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Scott Williams, Sean Marion,
Phoenix leading by 8. Marbury passes to Hardaway. Now here's Johnson over Billups. And a dunk by Marion.
You know, Marion is an energizer. Constant energy and motion. Somebody who hits the glass with reckless abandon.
Here's Hamilton. Here's Wallace. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Johnson. That one a little long. Detroit trails by 10. Hamilton outside. Inside. Wallace. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Marbury. Pass to Marion. Driving the lane. To the paint. There's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials up. The call with the foul. And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. The NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It's made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows. Evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players. And the physicality of Williams is impressive. When he's on the floor, he's not afraid to throw his body around.
Detroit trails by 12. Billups with the ball. Hamilton outside. No good from outside. Phoenix shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And it's Marbury missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Shot's good from Barry.
Set him up so they could knock him down.
Phoenix leading by 10. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Marion. Here he goes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. But he gets the call and will shoot two. Rep Hamilton picks that one up.
Because of his athleticism, Sean Marion is a hard matchup, which is why he's able to draw fouls like he does.
And Sean Marion drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Hamilton. Shoots the three. Here's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Here's Marbury. Marion up top, covered by Hamilton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Barry, the basket good off the assist from Billups. Barry's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Marbury. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And here is Billups. Hamilton left side. And another three for Detroit.
So hard to challenge these shots. I mean, especially against the better shooters.
Phoenix leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Marion. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making them earn the free throw.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. The Pistons shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. For 3. And he stays with it.
And, you know, I know his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep that possession alive.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he is. He has been a glass eater.
Hamilton, the pass to Prince. He's off on that one. Williams with the defensive effort. Suns leading by 7. Here's Marbury. And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket in.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Hamilton hits both of them.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
On offense, here are the Suns. Marbury passes to Hardaway. Now Williams, covered by Hamilton. Pass to Marbury. Out to Stoudemire. Just 2 to shoot, and he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Amare Stoudemire.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
This young man, Stoudemire, is a terrific prospect, and it's because he wants to keep improving.
Down low, Barry, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Second
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Shooting for Detroit. Jump.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. Two-possession game now.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Chauncey Billups. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
In the first of two, no good. Right break. And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6. And the Pistons with possession here. Richard Hamilton on the wing. And another assist for him.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's had?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.